I mean, it seems that, you know, this is come out of the blue. I think your points are taken, but I think you need to sort of pause here and then regroup and figure out what to do about those issues, and maybe have another meeting or something. But just to rush along here.
Does the board ever meet between?
They can have
yes,
special meetings.
Special meetings.
Would you want to set a meeting date fairly promptly in
Sure.
10 days, during
Yes.
which time you can consider whether you want to continue Mr. Bassett in his active duty? He would have to stay in office if he wants to earn his salary absent notice by the board that they don't want him to. Who would you want as an interim director if you wanted to choose someone? Whether you have some other rights or responsibilities under other provisions of the retirement board, separate and apart from his contract, that you might want to consider at this meeting.
Say that again?
Whether you have some other rights and responsibilities, such as set forth in the bylaws or in the legislation, which are not part of this contract. I'm not saying there are any. I'm just saying there might be. That might be something you might want to consider. And we can also give you an opinion, which we think will be negative, as to whether you can terminate his position as director. But that's been withdrawn for now. As chair. Mm-hmm. As I think preliminarily we've indicated we do not think so, but we could finalize and complete that process as well. So he could continue in his present office for the next 10 days or so, or 2 weeks, or whatever date you choose when you would like to meet again. And then at that point you can make your decisions on whether you want to suspend him from his duties, appoint a new director, because as someone from the audience suggested, it's good to have someone in office who can make some decisions during this period of time that you trust. Sign checks and the like. Yeah, there's whether you want to choose someone from within or without the office. You know, those kinds of decisions. So I think those shouldn't be made precipitously.
Okay.
And it's a reasonable suggestion that they be postponed for a short period of time. So maybe the next thing you should decide is another meeting date.
Yeah, is that, I was going to say, it's, what's your recommendation? 10 days, 2 weeks?
I think 10 days. We can complete our legal work and give you recommendations before then. Mr. Bassett will be entitled to attend that meeting, and he could. I think he could have counsel there to take a position. I mean, he may go along with whatever's going to be recommended or not, but I think he should be entitled to counsel at that meeting to assist him in this process.
Can we address that meeting as a hearing for the executive director? For a hearing under state law where we're terminating him.
No, you have voted to terminate him.
Yes.
He's now terminated.
Yes.
We're going to give him notice.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of other issues that I've just addressed.
Right.
Whether he can continue to stay in office during that period of time. Whether he can act as a board member, which I've given you my opinion on that. But who would you select as an interim executive director if you chose to go that route? I don't think all of those things should be decided in these 5 minutes. I think they should take some time.
I agree.
Right.
And it's not, Mr. Bassett is not accused in the PIRAC report of stealing money.
No.
And so leaving him in office for 10 days, I think is a reasonable decision.
Okay.
So 10 days from today would be Wednesday of the following week? Is that,
Well, we should pick an actual date.
Yeah, do you want to do 10 business days?
10 business days, or do you want to do 2 weeks from today, but that's about 10 business days, or do you want to make it 10 actual days?
let's make it 2 weeks.
Do the 12th?
That'd be a Monday, right?
Yes, the 12th.
Yeah.
Is that okay with the board has to decide? We can do it.
Okay. All in favor of the 12th?
Aye.
The 12th? Wait, hang on for a second before you do this. You better look at a thing. Are you sure? Easter's the 6th, isn't it?
No.
Oh, no, it's the 4th, right?
The 4th.
4th, okay, thank you.
So you're all right. You're not still celebrating Easter on the 12th, are you?
No.
Okay.
That's That's
Okay.
Should that be?
No, I just wanted to make sure we had the right date
You
if
should
you're
make a
making a
motion,
vote.
you should make a motion for that.
I'll make a motion that we have the special meeting convened on the 12th of April at
9 a.m.
9 o'clock is fine.
for purposes of consideration the issues of regarding the executive director.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I'm abstaining.
Okay.
A motion to adjourn,
So moved.
second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.